Hello, welcome to Ikate's Crossing as we look at the week ahead reading. Okay, we're going to do something a little different for this week. I want you to just take a nice deep breath in through your nose, hold, and out through the mouth. Get yourself nice and calm and relaxed. What is the goddess that we're going to reflect on for the week? What's the tarot card meaning? What's important for us to reflect on? What's the theme? We're looking at the theme for the week. What is the theme for this week? Who's going to speak to us? There she is. There she is. Whoa, okay. Okay, who's speaking to us this week? Oh, is she Ten of Water. Okay, so no, Ten of Water we know speaks of hope, that sense of completeness, emotional wholeness within oneself. Ten of Water can be that sense of family, unit. There's a lot going on here with Ten of Water. So that's our focus. But let's have a look and see what the god actually has to say. So she's the Mayan goddess of the moon. Okay, Ishal, the powerful, beautiful Mayan goddess of the moon. She rules over magic, medicine, and midwifery. She is present at the throes of life in its beginnings and its ends. Oh, so if any of you are pregnant or are due to have a baby, this card, she's here to protect you during that time. I get that sense of like if someone's ready to give birth, she's there. Okay, in its beginnings and its ends. Ishal carries a snake in a jug of water. The snake symbolizes the power of regeneration, how life can be renewed after a period of dormancy or pain. Okay, the snake is both a line and a circle, the journey of an individual life and the presence of the cycles of time. Her serpent also represents sexuality, its use in both magic and medicine, and its resultant fertility. In the Dresden Codex, a pre-Columbian book from the Yucatan painted on fig tree bark, Ishal is seen inverting her water jar, bringing about the great flood. This is the yearly deluge that signals the arrival of the rainy season, that washes away the old year and heralds the new. Okay, so it's telling us to sort of like time to sort of cleanse the old so we can bring in the new. It's also the gushing waters of the womb. When the sac breaks, birth is initiated and new life is imminent. Shown caught in her flood are 10 faces from Mayan life. The monkey, the anteater, the kinkajou, the priest, the bat, the quetzal, the warrior, the dragon, the dead, and the jaguarundi. Her beauty as well as her skill. What's jaguarundi? That's interesting. Okay. Her beauty as well as her skill in weaving causes unending jealousy among the men in her life. Her controlling grandfather kills her with lightning bolts because she leaves him for her lover. But hundreds of dragonflies gather to hover and sing over her body for many days until suddenly she springs up whole once more. Her one-time lover, the sun, is so jealous that she makes herself invisible when he comes near. She leaves him too to follow her own path through the sky. When she is not riding the night, she shall spend her time nursing the women of earth through their pregnancies and labours into their new life and larger lives to come. Interesting. So when Ishal appears, yes, it's all happening at once. Success is found in riding the wave, not in stemming the flow or seeking below. The situation has a cycle and a timing all its own. Tuning into it will make the process less difficult. Surging emotions can leave you elated, drained, and nervous. Be aware of this uneasy effect before making decisions that need a clear head, but do not ignore the direction indicated by the power of those emotions. The clear head must allow itself to be balanced by the renewal offered by the surging soul. Live your best life now. Rid your life of all the dead weight you can. Make room for new pleasures and passions. Give new energy to those you must keep, and see how they can be reinvigorated. Consider a pilgrimage to Ishel's island of Cozumel or another sacred isle. The seas are rising, so do not leave it too late. So for me, I see when I'm reading this, it's very much about the sense of giving birth to something new. It does feel like it's a completeness. It's an end of a cycle. You're beginning something new emotionally. Remember, this is very emotional. So this is going to be could be quite an emotional week, but it also gives you hope. So things could be feeling like they're a bit down, but it's time to sort of declutter and allow yourself the chance to give the rebirthing. Okay, so what are we going to look into? What I decided to do was I'm going to pull a card from a selection of different oracles on this. So what crystal is going to help us during this process? And this card straight away was self-love, cobalto calcite. So you're giving birth to something new. You're letting go of the old, decluttering, bringing about a sense of wholeness within yourself, right? So self-love is going to be really important. Being gentle with oneself is going to be super, super important here. So if we're talking about self-love, let's just take a minute. Card number 4. Let's have a look. Card number 4. I just want to see what else. Okay, self-love, cobalt, self-love, unconditional love, and self-discovery. It's all about you, basically. It's our heart chakra. Okay, so we don't need to go into detail. I don't want to go into details about that. Just wanted to check. It's all about self-love, self-discovery. Okay, next thing we're going to look at is the Green Witch Oracle. Discover real secrets of botanical magic. So what plant or what herb, what botanical is going to help us during this process in regards to magic? Whoa, okay. So the first, interesting. We've got cucumber with emotion. Interesting, Moon. Okay, emotions is going to be very important here. And actually, beetroot came through with passion. Okay, so we're looking at... So these are important because I just want to read to see what the spell is. So we're talking about emotion. So number 4. Again 4. That's interesting. So it's about stability, foundations. Cucumber. A flower falls even though we love it, and a weed grows even though we do not love it. Okay, so we're talking about spells, right? Emotional spell. Okay, uses is for chastity, commitment, prosperity. Ah, prosperity. That's interesting. Improvement and expansion. Okay, so Aphrodite, Venus, Hera, and Utah, the moon, with its Venus, astrological sign is Cancer. Emotion spell. To improve a situation and balance out your emotion. Okay, time to get a bowl of water on your altar and arrange items around it that indicate the issue that you're focused on, such as photos, personal items, or notes. Slice a cucumber in circles, add to the water, and sprinkle over edible flowers. Leave for at least 1 hour, then decant into a water bottle. Have all, or as many as possible, of these involved in the situation. Drink the water. Okay, so you're going to place a bowl of water on your altar. Make sure it's drinkable. Arrange items around it that indicate the issue that you're focused on, such as photos, personal items, and notes. Slice a cucumber in circles, add to the water. So I need to get cucumber. Add to the water and sprinkle over edible flowers. Leave for at least 1 hour, then decant into a water bottle. Have all those involved in the situation drink the water. So cucumber Interesting. Okay, so the next one is passion. So let's have a look here. Number 7. Okay, with the beetroot, right? So this is uses is love, blood, magic, passion, beauty, and joy. Deities is Aphrodite and Venus again. That's interesting. Aphrodite and Venus again in the same. That's very, very interesting. Aphrodite and Venus. Okay. Saturn and Venus is celestial astrological signs of Sagittarius. Boost passion in a relationship or rekindle your motivation for a project. So if this is a project that's being rebirthed, right, that you're decluttering the old so you can give birth to a new project or something like that, that sense of creating that emotional wholeness, this is going to be a good one. You could use it for this. On a piece of paper, write your name and that of your lover or project using the dried twig of a red flowering plant dipped in a 1/4 cup of beetroot juice. Wrap the twig in the paper and throw it in a fire, saying, "Alive with the fire, the passion within us grows higher." Alive with the fire, the passion within us grows higher. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, so we're looking at definitely the sense of self-love is going to be very important. Being able to maybe create some prosperity in the situation, allowing us to deal with things emotionally, and with passion is going to be super important here. Okay, so let's look at the colour. So we've looked at the crystal, we've talked about the plants, now let's look at the colour. So what colour is going to help us this week? What colour is going to help us this week, please? Bring us through a colour. Don't know if any of you can hear, but it is major windy outside. Right. Okay. Colour. Emerald green. To calm your mind, body and soul. And we have burgundy with awakens your passion again. Wow, so interesting. Wow. So we've got emerald and burgundy. So emerald is to make sure that we stay calm. We've got to calm our mind, body and soul, to focus, to have that intent, to awaken the passion that lies within you. It's finding that balance. Okay, so card number 30. Okay, this is where you need to say, divine love, I rejoice in the wonder of nature. Every time I focus on the greenery around me, I feel calm, perfect balance, and harmony. Emerald increases self-esteem, attracts abundance, and replenishes your energy. So it's about, attracts abundance. Can also mend a broken heart, dissolve aggression. Challenging, brings harmony to challenging situation, creating calm. Right, and the next one is burgundy. So what number is burgundy? 10. All the way back down here. Okay, so vibrancy gives you life purpose, makes your dreams a reality. Okay, so what do you say? Divine intelligence. Please allow me to awaken my intuition, passion, and love for life so that I can fulfill my extraordinary potential. Divine intelligence. Please allow me to awaken my intuition, passion, and love for life so that I can fulfill my extraordinary potential. Interesting. Okay, so that's that one. Next, we're going to look at the angel from the angel reading cards. So what angel is going to help us this week with this process? If you're into angels, you could use the angel. So what angel is going to help us this week? Ooh, keep poking out here. Angel of detoxification. So again, letting go of the old so the new can arrive. Being able to declutter. Detoxification can mean so many things. Okay, it's not just about diet and things like that. There's also that sense of things around us, situations that are happening, enabling us to give birth to something new in our life. We've got to be able to let go, release, cleanse away the old so the new can come through. Okay, last card is the animal card. So what animal is going to help us on our journey this week? Animal for this week to bring that sense of wholeness and completeness within us as we clear the old. Dream the lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. Manifest so again, what you truly want to bring into your life. When you're dealing with your emotions, bringing in the passion, maybe dealing with a little bit of prosperity, abundance seems to come through quite strong. Number 4 is huge through this, with those two and number 4. So that's very much about that sense of, we've got 22 here and 38. 22, 2 and 2 are 4. Angel of detoxification. So then we've got the lizard spirit. So I do feel like there's a sense of this week very much about clearing away the old so the new can come in. It does feel like there's a birth to something new. There's something new and exciting this week, but it all boils down to being able to let go, surrender, dealing with your emotions, self-love, but awakening that passion, being calm and relaxed. Even though you have that passion within you, you still got to have that clear mind, that focus to manifest what you truly want. Being able to clear away the clutter, the stuff, the chaos, the things that keep you trapped in the old. We want to release and let go, and allowing us to dream the world into being. Being able to dream what we want, manifest what we want into our reality. What an interesting theme for the week to focus on, to reflect on, to think about. So we have the goddess Ixchel. Is it Ixchel? Ixchel? I-X-C-H-E-L. Ixchel. Then we have the self-love with the cobalto calcite. It's a pink calcite. Cobalto calcite. Then we've got cucumber and beetroot. We've got emerald and burgundy. We've got lizard spirit and angel of detoxification. So that's our theme for the week. Interesting for reflection. Ooh, so I'm going to take some photos of those and allow me to hold that for the week. So I'm going to have that so I can see. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded.